What's happening? What is happening? I know there's just so much happening right now in the world. Having a spiritual awakening at this time may not necessarily be ideal, but it's happening. Today, I want to shed some light. I want to shed some clarity on awakening symptoms, the awakening process, and also the awakening stages. But first, just know that you're not alone and you're not going crazy. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rosie. This is my cosmic garden, and together we will grow. I combine health, psychology, and spirituality to empower you to become your greatest version. Videos are now uploaded every Monday. Let's grow! If you are going through a spiritual awakening, it's very typical and common to feel a sense of loss. So I just want to encourage you and let you know there is no such thing as a loss or a gain. Instead, let's look at it from a higher perspective. And what I mean by that is that technically what we are doing is releasing and receiving. We accomplish this by letting go of what no longer serves us, whether we're doing it consciously or subconsciously. And that's when we truly begin to make space for what truly does serve us. So on a higher level, your higher self already knew all of this that's going on around us is indeed an illusion. And so when you have the ego and your higher self side by side, there can be a tug and pull. And this is when you may start feeling like, what the heck is going on? Am I going crazy? Like, am I the only one that's seeing these things? And the answer is no, you're not. So going back to the feeling of loss, you may feel like things that you used to resonate with no longer resonate. And you actually might even use that word, this does not resonate. And what I mean by resonate is that you no longer vibe with it. Maybe there are certain people that you have in your life, relationships, right? And you start feeling like you are outgrowing them. And of course, it's not from a place of ego where you feel like you're better than them. If anything, it's from a place of love. You get to see that they may not understand you on a level that you may understand them, and that's okay. But while it's happening, of course, it may not feel okay, but just know that it is normal. There are many ways that we may outgrow people, jobs, the types of food we eat. Maybe you even find yourself you no longer want to be a people pleaser. Maybe there was a time before your awakening, you noticed that you lacked setting healthy boundaries, that you would just go ahead and do things just for the sake of keeping people happy. But now you're realizing, wait a minute, it's okay for me to be happy too. So take this as a sign. No, you're not being selfish. Now, when it comes to food, you might begin to see that there are certain foods that no longer make you feel good. Maybe you loved indulging in some hot Cheetos, or maybe you find yourself wanting to cook more. You enjoy a nice, wholesome meal at home. You probably don't even want to drink alcohol anymore or smoke weed or whatever it is. You're noticing that there's a lot of things that you are releasing that no longer serve you. And just know that it's okay. And at times you may feel like you have a loss of control, a loss of sense of control. But just know that you are a co-creator. You are an alchemist. And somewhere deep down inside, your higher self, your subconscious, has been reaching out to you and saying, hey, there's another way to live. Let's go this way. This goes with the process of your awakening, because essentially your vibration is also raising. So as your vibration raises, so will your surrounding environment. So will the people around you. And yes, it may feel like everything is crumbling down, but just know that it's not. You may also find yourself no longer wanting to binge watch certain TV shows or movies, and that's okay. Maybe instead you start finding yourself being a lot more curious on metaphysical content, whether if it's meditating, watching YouTube videos on topics like these, crystals, Reiki, law of attraction, aliens, star seeds, you name it, the list goes on, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to dive deep and look into these topics. But just remember, you don't have to know everything all at once. Just take baby steps. you may actually also find yourself being triggered easily. If you are, just know that you are okay. You will be okay. Allow yourself to feel these triggers, whether you're feeling triggered from friends, family, significant others, your job, whatever it may be that's triggering you, or even a song or a show, a video game. Whatever it is that's triggering you, just give yourself time and space to feel what needs to be felt. And once you feel it, start processing it. Start asking yourself, where is this stemming from? And once you have a better understanding of where this underlying trigger may have manifested from, release it. Don't hold on to it. The worst thing that you can do is hold on to things for the sake of not wanting to lose a sense of identity, a sense of self. The person that you are, the person that you're becoming is your greatest version. And it can be scary, it can be confusing, but that's okay. Just allow yourself to experience this, because at the end of the day, we are all multidimensional beings having a temporary human experience. So allow yourself to experience these things, even the things that may not be as pleasant. Allow yourself to experience it and feel it, because there's no spiritual bypassing. You know, you may be at a certain level and you want to reach another level, and in doing so, you end up skipping, you end up bypassing. Well, guess what? You're going to have to go back and repeat the same level. It's like a video game. You know, you play a certain level, you start developing certain skills, and once you learn those skills will be beneficial to the next level that will be upcoming. But if you cheat, then you gotta go back. Just be patient with yourself, just love yourself, and just know this is your time, this is your moment. And be grateful to be alive and be open to these experiences, because it's gonna make you this badass. Now, the last thing I want to mention before we go is intuitive hits. What I mean by that is it's very similar to a download. You may receive a thought, or you might see synchronistic moments. Maybe you're seeing 1111, 222, 1010, 1212, or maybe you just get an idea of, oh, maybe I should call my friend, or maybe I should call my mom. Or maybe you get this feeling like, maybe I don't want to work here anymore. Those are all intuitive hits. So trust yourself, trust your heart, follow your intuition, because this is awesome. You're developing your third eye. Your third eye is opening, and it's just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to trust it. So trust the process. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm pretty active there and engaging. You can also email me or leave a comment down below. And lastly, check out my other videos. I have amazing videos on spirituality, shadow work, you name it. So feel free to check those out as well. And as always, let's grow together. All right, I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.